Ever since man first cooked a steak and then whipped up some delicious pudding, he has wondered, how can you have any pudding if you don't eat your meat? Now, this is a very important question, and one that frankly I'm surprised has not been answered yet in human history. I mean, we've been around for a while, so we spend billions every year on all this weird stuff, and no one has ever gone so far as to say what is stopping you from having pudding if you don't eat your meat. So, with that in mind, woo! Smells delicious. Here I have some meat. This is my meat. I prepared it for myself. It's not for anyone else. This is my meat. And here's some pudding. Not necessarily mine. It is mine, but I mean, I didn't really prepare this, so I can't say I prepared it just for myself, because it could have been prepared, it was prepared for anyone. I just happened to purchase it, this fine bit of pudding from the store. So, here's the meat, here's the pudding. And I'm going to not eat any of this meat. I'm not going to have any meat. And I'm going to have pudding. And just so this experiment is not subject to any certain way of eating, I'm going to eat some pudding with these, just to make sure that I cover all my bases. You know, I make sure that these aren't somehow related to the fact that you can't have pudding without eating meat. I mean, maybe these somehow are related. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I just figure I might as well, again, cover all my bases. So we're going to use these a little. I might revert back to, not eating with those, because frankly, I don't like to. I don't enjoy it. Okay. Now, before I start, I'm gonna pull this guy over. Little joy. Anyway, so I'm not gonna have any of this meat. I'm just gonna get rid of that. Okay? That's all over the place. I mean, not really. It's a slab of meat, so it's mostly in one place. But the juices kind of got on other things. Anyway, okay. So I don't know what's gonna happen to me. I don't know if I should have somebody here to, I got Joy here, but he's not gonna do much to help me if something goes wrong. So I guess what I'll say is, if something happens, I'll let somebody know. I don't know who or what would deal with this, but whatever you can do, cool. All right, let's try this. So. So annoying. feel pretty good so far. I feel like it's not related to the forks or the other thing. So I'm gonna just scrape off that excess there. Yeah, nice and got all off there. And I'm just gonna not gonna use those. I don't like it. Let's just get in here. I'm still feeling okay. I still don't feel like I should have eaten that meat, so. Still feeling alright. Can't tell because it's kind of all over the place. I think I'm about a third through. Now, the adage or whatever, it doesn't mention anything about how much pudding that you can't eat if you don't have your meat, but I figure it's all the pudding that you have. You know, probably just however much, really, or whatever. I mean, it sounds like you can't have any pudding if you don't eat your meat, so I don't know how much of this I have to eat, but maybe if we sort of pack it all in to a nice ball for easy consumption, get through this experiment much more quickly. Oh, good sauce right there. Keep smashing it up. That's a little problem. Ooh, a pie ball. This pudding's pretty good. It's also being enhanced by my desire to know the truth. To know why. I mean, that's like the number one thing people want to know, right? Is why. Why? From the time you're a little tight, you just want to know why. Why can't I have any pudding if I don't eat my meat? Why? Give me a reason. Well, I still feel fine. That was a decent bit of pudding, so I'm gonna go ahead and say I'm gonna go ahead and say that it doesn't matter whether or not you have meat. You know, if you don't want to eat your meat and you want to have pudding, I'm gonna say it's fine. Now don't cite me on that or anything. If something goes wrong, if one day you don't eat your meat and you have pudding, and something goes wrong, please do not blame me. Do not cite me. I could probably run several more tests just to make sure, and then you could cite me. But as it stands, I'm not comfortable treating this as a true scientific experiment, or a credible, credible research in general. So you should probably eat your meat if you're gonna have pudding, even though I do feel confident that it doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Anyway, I'm gonna try to clean all this off my floor and everything. It was nice to have you, Joy. You are a soap bottle now, sadly, but well, anyway. Thanks. If you made it this far, I appreciate you, really, because just because I appreciate you. Thanks.